go. We're always ready to go. If you doubt it, you're wrong. Even when we catch the L, you get that 50. Shout out to LeBron. Smoked out. What the fuck is good? Make some noise. I'm your host, Red Shirt Mike. Shout outs to our sponsors. What's it? Icon Living. Endo Extractions, as well as, of course, Caribou Brewing. That being said, we're gonna get right into this shit. Battler to my left, introduce yourself.
Billy Shakes!
Yeah.
Team Alberta. Shout outs to Royal Thieves Clothing, James Gray on the live stream. Hey, and the people putting work in, Neckbone, Jay Fuller, Kamikaze. If you like battles where people don't talk about like masturbating and shitting and stuff, check out those guys. Make some fucking noise, Delta!
Yeah. Battler to my right, tell them who you are.
Yo, what up? It's Heretic from Olympia, Washington, 4MCs, by MCs, Sky Tier Northwest, Team Slick Talk. And if you like battles where people talk about getting waterboarded by women's urine, check out this guy's battle. You got it!
Hey yo, before we get into this battle, I want to take a quick moment to shout out those people watching on the live stream right now on the Smoked Out Battles YouTube and Facebook. If you want to watch this stream again after we're done, because this will be cut off after the event, make sure you are a Patreon subscriber, patreon.com/smokedoutbattles, support the movement. That being said, Billy didn't win the coin toss. Heretic won the coin toss. It is round one on Billy Shakes. Let's go.
Make some noise for him. He came all the way from America, guys. All right.
We're giving money to your economy.
Heretic has herpes and blames it on shaving his hairy dick. I wrote a list of reasons you should prepare to quit on the warehouse wall, and they barely fit. You can't win this battle, homie. There ain't a pen built that can hold me. You'll end up dying, fat and lonely, you walking, talking, sad emoji. You're the guy who blows his nose in the gym showers and then talks about CrossFit for 6 hours. You're a more ugly, less funny Jim Halpert. You're a 5-day bus trip to Prince Albert. The last few rappers who have bested you all slept on you. The heck were you expecting, dude? None of us have respect for you. So I did what they suggested to and had myself a restful snooze. Now I'm set to eject this douche, left with wounds big enough his soul can exit through. See, Billy been a weirdo when I carved out a lane, just like the adrenal gland, I'll carve out your brain. You think this guy is tough? Try your luck. The only reason bodies aren't piling up is I'm an actual cannibal, Shia LaBeouf. I'm known for knocking out division heads. Ayo, ain't nobody told you? I bodied Comp so bad, I KO'd Smoked Out Nova Scotia. That home away from home shit, that ass hat dared to try that here. Now he's a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateer.
We get it.
I tried to watch your battles and this tool ain't scared me yet. I could dead this fool and barely sweat. How you gonna act like Slick Talk, some revolutionary set, when you look like Stevie P skipped an evolutionary step?
Okay. Round one, Heretic, let's go.
Now, as the PC type, it's kind of how I made my rep. The Rupert Common of Washington, eliminating all the racist threats. See, usually when it comes to politics, I play the left, but compared to this communist, feminist, environmentalist shit, I look like Megadeth. Heretic vs. Civic Part 2, though. Heretic vs. Civic Part 2, though.
Okay.
This should be a tight sequel. Honestly, we probably should have clicked up as activists to fight evil, because this whole in-depth cringe fest just might equal to white people telling each other how they can be better white people. Now, your battle against Ezak was titled Libertarian versus Communist. Now, I'm not sure if that was some honest shit or just titled on a comic tip, but if that's true indeed, then if we took all your coke and E and gave it to each MC in this league equally, you wouldn't see nothing wrong with it? As far as I know, that political system is plagued by all types of problems. But I'll become a believer if you can explain it to me using drugs in this league as a microcosm. See, he's a Canadian hipster. Let me guess what that probably means. He can tell me the stats of every hockey team and about a cool cross between his favorite two types of coffee beans. Ever since an awkward teen, this kid has been a toxic being, a local nerd who couldn't make it in spoken word, so now we're trying to co-opt our scene. See, he didn't catch his first battle till like 2014, but battle after battle, my whole career been like a war scene. So yeah, we both old men that still battle rap, but at least I started my career early. I mean, this shit's like joining the gang or smoking cigs. You don't just start doing it when you're damn near 30.
True story.
Now, he was probably hopping from scene to scene like the trendiest white kid, a mix of every niche culture wrapped up in one big identity crisis. See, he was the first rapper to mix that nerd factor with the swag of a fur trapper. His sense of fashion has crazy logic. He's part 80s goth kid, part Davy Crockett. Half Harry Potter, half Harry Lager. The perfect blend of phonetic meets whoop, there it is, with a little bit of APOS and Pterodactyl and maybe even some Heretic. Now it's starting to make sense why writing for this battle had me completely bored. See, he's basically just a combination of everyone out here I already beat before. Now, as far as angles go, this is kind of a stupid subject, but as a bald man, I'd look at you disgusted because I think it's truly rubbish. You can grow a healthy head of hair, but that's how you choose to cut it. You look like the butt tender at every local smoke shop. Is that a greasy rat tail or just a flaccid mohawk? See, Mobb Deep said there's no such thing as halfway crooks, but they never seen that fur trapper, gothic hacker, battle rapper look. I mean, why you shave it on the sides but keep the middle long? Did your perm get tangled? He wanted that hardcore look, so his barber gave him the same cut as half them bitches on Burning Angel.
Okay.
The ladies feel it.
Yeah.
Okay. Round two, Billy Shakes, let's go.
Saying my drugs are a microcosm for communism. This shit is over. Everyone's gonna starve. Billy been sober. You paid Marv One like $1,000 and he just phoned it in. Wow, that sucks. For like 900 views. Ouch, that's rough. That's like $1 per view. If you're rounding up. But you had that heater in Marv's face. Now my bad, I'm thinking Home Alone. So if he believes he's smoking shakes, then this Yankee must have rolled his own. I need a little space. You smell like you brew your own cologne. If he's tucking something in his jeans up in this place, he means an extra chromosome. You told me if I'm up at 4 a.m., it's with strippers and champagne. Oh, you mean watching girls you pay to like you sniff a half a gram of cane? That must make budgeting for battles just a hassle and a pain. Like, I want to pay the rappers, but I have to make it rain. And I'm a little like a rail if you can fathom that explained, because I'll empty out your wallet, then I'm damaging your brain. Strippers and champagne, like they do a damn thing to them. We all know there's no sex in the champagne room. But that's not a dig at sex work. That's not what this is about. Shout outs to women who'll trade me money and let me piss in their mouth. What I'm saying is this bitch is in no position to pout when the dummy's out of money and honey's kicking him out. Now in the next minute, y'all gonna feel the whole vibe change. Like Joey just mentioned someone's dead kid by name. Call me and Billy bass drop the way that I stay killing speakers. I've seen your writtens and your freestyles, H. And trust me, I ain't feeling either. And if you're a fan of Nick Cage flicks, here's the punchline that's really ether. So when you were shooting Draco's videos, did you film them in 8mm? So if you didn't catch the punchline, you'll miss the knife twist, serrated blade on loan from ISIS. I believe your body cold and lifeless, like, if he ain't dead, sure looks like it. Because you were doing business with a homicidal pedophile. Bro, your soul could use some searching. Because either you'll do work with perverts if the worth or purpose serves them, or you're such a shitty judge of the heart of a person that you've got a blind spot big enough that you can park a hearse in. Y'all can be a little bit disgruntled about that. I don't mind none. I made a pedophile joke. You co-signed one.
Y'all really fucking with him? Like his style great? You know what's a joke? You, but not child rape. Now when my battle with everybody nose dropped, you were talking major shit, saying I was a league owner, booking myself looks so I could get that and make the fans pay for it. Trying to say I was a greedy leader, trying to paint me as a greedy leader and have my crew crime mutiny. When shit, originally I actually offered Whoop that opportunity. See, that's the difference between you and me. I built bridges between feud and leagues, so it's kind of fucked up when you're accusing me of trying to use a league when actually I tried to help out an MC from your community. See, they always think I have some selfish reason to help the region, projecting their own thoughts, so now they think everybody else is scheming, but I ain't got no secret dream or deceitful scheme to cheat the scene, so if that's your angle, I'll give you 30 minutes to write some real shit, then we can reconvene, cause straight facts will always beat your fake raps. See, he working angles he don't even believe in, like playing the devil's advocate in debate class. See, he must be one of them guys just to get motivated for a battle. He's got to convince himself his opponent is this complete and total asshole. But shit, I never seen the lack of platforms in my city as an open market. I was just trying to provide the younger artists with the same opportunities that were there when I started. But when you try to discredit me and question my integrity, it makes it harder to build a better league so I can help the next MC. But go ahead and slander and talk shit like all this was a plan to just profit, but I've kept it more than 100. Ask Empty Money, because we just put $1,000 in his pocket. Now in hip hop, you can use a Ebonics or have a lisp and still work your steez. As long as your shit's unique in a good way, it don't matter if you sound like you got out of dental surgery. But Billy Shakes chose to be the first MC to make his style completely enunciating every word perfectly. I mean, you sound like a teacher trying to make the class read together, or a principal in middle school trying to give me a lecture. He ain't got no rhythm, so he stays on this pattern of speech forever. And then phrases his punches like questions, but y'all really think he is better? How not to rap 101. I just taught y'all a basic lesson. All I had to do was a Billy Shakes impression. Now you wrote a whole angle on something I made as a joke. Talking about strippers and me, bro. Don't you know I'm hella fucking broke? Yeah.
Yo, you must have misunderstood if you thought it was a shot at your integrity. You got a battle everybody knows? Bro, you're fucking dead to me. Mike, have you ever lost a bunch of money throwing an event?
Sure.
Have you ever made sure everybody knows exactly how much you spent?
Sure.
If you were throwing... No, you haven't. If you were ever throwing a huge party, would you pay to book yourself a main stage battle?
No.
Wouldn't you agree that if you did, you'd be an asshole? All right, here we go. In your battle with... I don't care who you were facing. You said some shit that didn't bear repeating saying. To state facts, you're straight trash. To find a rapper in your same class is like trying to find a needle bear on the street in Hastings. To say that you're the best in your state is not an accurate statement. You're not even the best named Heretic. That fact is amazing. And insisting you came first just means you're slacking at your pacing, and he's way more famous because you lack imagination. See, he thinks he's a wicked individual, but little does he know when we're saying, go, Colin, we mean literally. Go. He's living unexceptional. He's middle of the road, and I'll play him like a fiddle when I hit him with a bow. Woo! Now, flow and rhythm in my writtens ain't a given you will notice, but when you're spitting, we need Ritalin prescriptions, just be focused. He's the victim of a system that tells kittens they're ferocious. I am supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah, hitting Heretic like I'm a military payload. He'll learn acting proud is painful when I fill his mouth with Drano just for thinking world revolving around sun. Galileo! Woo! Sun shining unawares, just relaxing and grinning. I'll draw heat, raise beams, dew drop in an instant. Brain pours from the sky, forming pools that'll glisten. His head split 7 ways like light through a prism. Or I'll roll up on him unaware, ambush man in his position while he's napping in his hammock, and one-handed send it flipping. I will catch you on your lunch break. Slap the sandwich out your mittens. No one ever expects me. The Spanish Inquisition. Oh.
Okay.
Make some noise, guys.
Now you were clowning me, same. I stay on the same angles all day long like I'm too long-winded, but that's where you're way wrong. See, these fans love it when I pick a great approach to stay on. They say it's fire the way I stick to the subject. I guess my pen game is napalm. See, tonight I tried to write where every punch is memorable, even though your generic ass deserved something general. But if I do use one angle around, it was unintentional. It's just kind of hard to switch topics when your op is so one-dimensional. Now you talk about your opponent's dead relatives. That's some savage shit, but it's easy to be edgy. When you came up in a scene full of average kids, I was catching battles in attack where half the crowd was strapped on some active shit. So if I talked about their folks that passed in this, I could wind up in a casket quick. But save the sarcastic wit, cause yeah, you can say what you want in a battle, that's just common sense. But in America, we might have freedom of speech, but not freedom from consequence. See, that's the problem with these disrespectful, just to be disrespectful cats. How far he can take it in a battle, Billy always testing that. Always going over that border when he should have took the last exit back. A habitual line crosser, they should have gave us edgy ass a nexus pass. See, that's the difference. You get personal, I get specific, and that's the difference. See, that's the difference. You get personal, I get specific, and that's the difference. Always doing anything to win a battle. Billy been a bitch. I mean, you just a sucker. Bro, you'll do anything to win this shit. Even Cartman told Butters, it ain't cool to shoot a man in the dick. When you try to dig some dirt up on me, you'll start perishing faster. I'll break your whole life story down into embarrassing chapters. Think Drake first Pusha T, because I'll show this arrogant bastard what happens to Canadians when they get personal with American rappers. Because you do a lot of weird shit in your personal life. I've seen your true colors and they're disturbingly white. But this is where it all ends. You're getting murdered tonight, because when it comes to souls, I'll put shakes in the air like a turbulent flight. See, Smoked Out was better before they let this loud jerk in. I heard at shows he throws that he mosh pitting and crowd surfing. Your whole scene is a parody of hip-hop, I am now certain. But what you expect? He from Edmonton, the whole city full of Weird Al Burtons.
Smoked Out Battles, live from HQ, Volume 3. We just saw Heretic versus Billy Shakes. Delta, make some noise. Dope battle. The winner on a unanimous decision, Heretic.